after reviewing Sonic, I feel much better. So this week you'll get to review another good game. Hello world and welcome to Gavite Games. This week we'll be reviewing...
Stop right there, Gavite.
The hell? What do you...
I'm a huge fan.
Well, that's very nice, but I am in the middle of
But I've noticed a lack of Nintendo in your reviews.
Well, that's because I don't have any Nintendo consoles. I kind of prefer Sega and Sony over Nintendo.
Well, how about you review the games that Sega made that obviously ripped off Nintendo?
This is my show. I review what I wanted.
Not when I'm here, you don't.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Mr...
Well, my name's Dan, and you shall be reviewing the Legend of Zelda ripoff, Super Hydlide.
Okay, I'll call you NintenDAN. Roll intro.
Gavites Games.
Hello world, welcome to Gavite Games. Today we're looking at the apparent Legend of Zelda ripoff, Super Hydlide. But seeing as I've never actually played the original Zelda, let's turn to NintenDAN to see what it's all about.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. The first Legend of Zelda game was released way back in 1988 for the NES, and that's 2 years before I was born. It was a massive success because it was one of the only RPGs around at the time. A proper one anyway. And obviously, due to the simple structure and sort of open world gameplay design, this idea was bound to be copied. Although the Zelda series is obviously the best. Personal opinion / fact, hence the tattoo and the t-shirt. What can I say? Sega and many other platforms have attempted to copy the Zelda series in the past, but in my opinion, nobody will ever capture the charm of the Zelda series, and especially that feeling of accomplishment when you defeat Ganon for the first time.
Right, well, we'll see about that. Come on, Sega, don't let me down now! Okay, now to start up a new game. Look, some guy called Martin played this before me. Weird. Anyway, time to start up a new game. Oh, look, it's a cool top-down thing. Okay, it kind of looks like Zelda, I guess. I'll give you that. Right, let's see here. Ooh, I've got stats. Ha! Zelda didn't have stats. See, this is not a hopeless ripoff. It's taking the top-down action RPG in a new and interesting direction. Oh, ye of little faith. Right, how many monies do I have? 2 grand. Nice one. Let's find a shop and get me a sword or something so I can find something to kill. Right, I can get me a dagger, some leather mail, ooh, and a club just for good measure. Right, exit the shop, and... Why the smack can't I move? Is the controller broken? Or... Oh, I see. I am moving, but at the pace of a fecking disabled snail. Wait, why... What? He's holding 3 things! He's holding what amounts to a leather jacket, a club, and a knife! I could hold that, and I struggle to get up some mornings! What the hell? Moving on. Maybe it's because I don't have them equipped. Yeah, maybe that's it. Because maybe it's like he's holding all the stuff in his hand, so it's difficult to move with your arms full. Or something. Right, okay, I'll just equip the dagger and the leather mail. Hell, let's drop the club. I don't even need it anyway. Right, let's see here. And I'm still moving like a stone turtle crawling across a teenager's wet dream. What is this? Seriously, is this like the daily simulations of the lesser-known leper knights? Who carried twigs into battle for fear of anything else they carried causing their limbs to fly off in battle? It's either that, or maybe, just maybe, this is the most broken piece of Mario brick I've ever reviewed. No, I can't jump to conclusions. I need to be professional. Okay, what can I carry without reducing my walking speed to less than that of a pet rock? Right, I can carry a sling, and nothing else. Oh! So this is the lesser-known Leper Knight simulation game. I was right. No, this is a piece of string and some cloth. Sorry, I should have known you could even carry a stick. Okay, enough of this. Whilst the mechanic like this could work, so you could choose between being a slow-moving tank type and a fast-moving archer type, I haven't played many games like that which actually do it quite well. This game, however, just takes things a bit too far. It's like a little kid shooting a squirrel with his air rifle. His friends are like, "Yay, you got him, well done!" And then when the kid continues to shoot it with the air rifle, then punch the squirrel's skull into the dirt, then bathing in his blood and summoning a satanic ritual, all his friends tend to back away, suspecting mental issues. What I'm trying to say is less is more. You know, and this is one of those cases. Also the game. Right, well, I can't just abandon this game after only playing 10 seconds. That'd be highly unprofessional. Though, saying that, running around a monster-infested world with nothing but some string and some rocks does not sound like my idea of a jolly romp through the woods. Martin! Thank you, Martin! Let's start up your game. Let's have a look-see. 54 days of gameplay? Holy hand grenade of anti-shock, that's a long time. And damn, he's a tank. Got all the good stuff, I see. Awesome, I am death incarnate. So this game does get good after a while. Rightio, let's get out of this town, which looks a hell of a lot like the one I saw at the beginning of the game. But whatever, on to the wilderness to kick ass at the death machine Martin has kindly supplied me with. Right, here's enemy numero uno. Taste my holy sword, you pixelated thing. What the fuck is that? Anywho, die whatever you are! Ow. What the hell? Ow! How is this happening? Ow, oh great, I died. Sorry, mine. Right, well, maybe I'm just too quick to assume that the Holy Sword is the most powerful in the game. Right, let's have a look. Walk through, right, here we are, okay. Holy Sword, one of the most powerful weapons in the game. And it exploits a sword bug, causing you to do more damage than you should. It also has the second longest range of any weapon in the game. Okay, what? That's your all-powerful Holy Sword? That toothpick doesn't even hold a candle to the Holy Sword from Symphony of the Night! And that wasn't even the most powerful weapon in that game! Ugh. Right, okay. Well, mine did have the best sword. So maybe he skimped on armor to get the best sword. You know, that makes sense. That's probably why I died. What armor is he even using anyway? A spacesuit? Really? Right, of course, that explains it. It must be the armor, yeah, okay. It says it right here in the walkthrough, where it says excellent armor. There's even a bug in the game, which sometimes causes enemies not to damage you. I give up, there's no redeeming this game. This is possibly the worst, most broken, unplayable pile of incomprehensible pixelated vomit that I've ever seen. This thing, I don't even want to call it a game anymore, because whoever plays this for fun needs to seek medical attention, and possibly for a squirrel thing as well. Ugh, repressed memories. This game is awful, and not even the fun kind of awful like Bubsy, which you can play and laugh at. This is so beyond the so bad it's good spectrum. And it's all the way over to broken game gets the fuck off section. But as you know, I cannot criticize myself. So it's now time to summon the Nitpick Demon.
I am the Nitpick Demon. I am... Okay, who is he?
Oh, that dude? He's NintenDAN.
This is becoming a habit, do you know that? Letting strangers burst into your show, making them force you to review a game. It's almost as if you can't carry an internet show on your own anymore. Regardless, what is it that you want me to review?
Super Hydlide.
Very well, but I will have you know that I was actually in the middle of a piano recital given by Bach. And by given by, I mean received. And by piano recital, I mean, look, I was forcing the piano up his anal passage, alright? Moving on. For starters, you didn't even go into the intricate and interesting storyline of the game. In the first games, it was Fairy Kingdom, with wizards, knights, and kings. Then in this game, because of the pillars on fire that had been caused by something, which now calls the fairies that are a space-worthy race living amongst the knights and wizards and whatnot. Look, don't even bother trying to keep up. But look, I'm sure this makes sense. By Lucifer's testicles, this is a toughie. Now, you didn't even go into the complex and detailed moral choice system, where there are both good and bad enemies. So you can choose to be good or evil. Though, saying that, if you want to side with evil, the evil enemies still attack you, and the good ones don't attack unless provoked. And every time you kill an evil enemy, you become more good. And there are more evil enemies than good, making being evil incredibly difficult. Also, you can't access the best weapons in the game, making the whole moral choice thing kind of pointless. Wait, what side am I arguing here? Well, as for your complaints about how weight works in this game, I am only carrying my 5+ Staff of Penetration and a Shroud of Darkness, and I am completely weighed down. Why do you think I'm staring at the ground this whole time? Fun! Now, as for your criticisms about the graphics in this game, they are better in its first incarnations, and you said it was good enough when it came to games like Golden Axe 2 and Sonic, so I sense a biased dispute here. As for the game being a rip-off of Legend of Zelda, I don't even know where that comes from. The original Hydlide is a rip-off made in 1989. Super Hydlide is made a whole year later, 2 years after the Legend of Zelda. It's not as if they would take the massive amount of money made from the original Legend of Zelda rip-off and make another Legend of Zelda rip-off. That just makes no sense. Oh ha.
Yeah, it turns out you're probably right, NintenDAN. This game is basically unplayable. With its awful art design, horrific gameplay mechanics, and incredibly slow walk speed at points, it makes it basically unplayable.
See? He's not too bad, he just doesn't review that many Nintendo games. You're going to forgive him after one review? Well, I suppose you have a point, but it's only fair. Life isn't fair! Alright then, shall we give him another rip-off to review? Yes, let's!
You okay over there, mate?
Yes!
I have no choice in the matter, do I?
No!
Well, in that case, tune in next week for more of Mega Drive Rip-Off Month.
Gavites Games.